it out. What do you think? Whew! Okay, so a little history on this forge. This is a side blast forge, and I actually made it back in 2016. We had a slow time between some custom projects, so we whizzed it off. And my inspiration for this forge was I saw this one in the UK. It was on eBay for sale, and I really liked it. It was like an all days and onions. No idea why it's called that, but that's a company name. And I wanted it, but of course I couldn't get it, right? So then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna build it, build my forge. So it's inspired from that. And I wanted it to look like it was super old. So after I built the body of it, I decided to rust it. And then it's been sitting outside for like the last 4 years. So I got the old finish, really nice because it blended all the welds, and the all days and onions are cast. And this is obviously fabricated. So the rest really helps blend everything in, which I'm excited about. The corners look nice and everything. So anyways, it's actually not finished. Basically finished, but I didn't have time to build the burner. So we're going to basically get the burner set up and finished, get some air hooked up to it, and then hopefully I can track down some coal or coke. A little bit crazy right now because this whole COVID thing. And then hopefully we get this done this week, and then next week we're jumping into a whole bunch of hand tools, which is going to be super fun to make with the coal forge, or that's the plan at least. And I don't know how this is all coming to you for timing, but that's the scope of where we're at right now. So why don't we quickly jump in and I'll show you exactly what we're doing, and we're going to get into it. Okay, so this is the inside of the forge, and it's full of junk. So I'm going to quickly clean it out so you can see what's going on, and we'll talk about it. Okay, so this is the inside of the forge cleaned up here. Basically, there's two kinds of forges. You have a bottom blast forge and a side blast forge. Audio is probably terrible talking to this thing, oh boy. So there's pros and cons to each one. Won't really get into that, but this is a side blast forge. And so what that means is the air comes in from the side through this nozzle. So what this will be is this will be here. That hole will be where your air comes out, and then your fire's built in here. So this will be fixed on here. Usually this is cast steel, but we're making it out of just steel. So this will get welded on and fully enclosed. But what happens is because this nozzle is basically protruding right into your main heart of your fire, if you would use it, it would burn up. And so what you actually do is this cone shape, there's actually water in it, and it's actually a water-cooled system. So on the back of this, other side of this, we'll show you that in a minute, there's a big water tank. So the air comes through here, but there's water around the air pipe, and that keeps the tip cool. And the slope of this is that the cold water comes up, gets heated up, and then because it's a slope, the hot water rises, goes up, and then goes to the top of the water. And so it actually makes this circular motion of the water cooling, or that's the theory of it. So that's how that's going to work. So basically we need to finish that system. And then we also have to make a plate up here. It's called a chest plate. And that will protect sort of the back from getting overheated and just premature burned out. So I'm going to be working on the plate, and Martin's going to be working on the burner system here. And then I also have to figure out a fan system. Want to get a specific electric blower, an old forge blower that was on bigger forges. That's the dream setup, but I haven't found one yet. So I have just a hand crank one. So we'll get that running and put that on. Let me show you what's going on in the back for a little bit more clarity, and we'll get into this thing. Okay, so this is the back of the forge here, and this is the tank. Right now it's just open, and you can see absolutely nothing in there. But this is where the air will come out. So that goes right into the inside. Where did that pipe go you had, Martin? So this here will be connected to the front. It will be fully welded. It'll just be like this. And then the air will connect onto that, and the water will be inside here. So I should have explained it maybe like this. This is the front nozzle. It's going to get welded on like this. And then this is going to be attached in here and fully welded on. So there you can see how the gap is around the air. This is where the airstream goes in, this pipe. And then all of this will be encompassed in water to keep it cool. So that's a little bit of a better system to see it. We're just going to attach all of this and then put a flange on here so we can bolt it into this Bosch tank, the water tank, and then it'll be good to go. I fabricated the cone. It was 2 parts, so it's 3/8 steel. So hopefully it'll last a good time. You can see here the little seams and stuff. But it's gonna look just like that. Got a problem with the mill. Martin says it doesn't work. Let's see what's going on. That does not smell great. Let's turn the power off here. I want to make sure I don't fry myself. All right. See what we got going on here. Nice. I feel like it's see what's going on here. Bit of an arc on that guy, hey? Might be just our conundrum. Not all of these are being used because we don't have everything running on this machine, so I'm just going to try to replace. I don't actually know which ones are which, but I'll replace these two, hoping it was just like a spike. Oh man, a spike in the system and not like we actually have something that's broken. And what we'll do is we'll try those and see. Just check them. So we'll try that and see if that gets us by, and then we'll have to get some more. Oh, there's definitely no power. I just realized this says 3 amp. So it's a good thing that didn't turn on, because that would cook those guys in 3 seconds. Okay, so these guys are toasted. Okay, so I got the fuses here. I'm gonna run to town and see if I can get some new ones. Put them in, and hopefully nothing major is wrong. Wasn't expecting this today, but hey, I guess it's the way it goes, right? Okay, so I just got back from town. Got these new fuses. We're gonna try them out, see what happens. All right, let's see if this works. I just burned them all up. There is a serious problem here. Totally just burned up. You can smell them. So I'm gonna see if everyone did, or if it was just, wow, that is crazy. Okay, so that one's good. This one's still good. Dunbar. Yeah. All right, so we've got a direct short. Okay, so this is definitely the issue. We've got a direct short here somewhere, so I'm just gonna start pulling wires and tracing, seeing what's going on. It seems weird that it's just the one leg out of the 3. So I'm not quite sure what's going on. So as soon as I hook it up, it blows the fuse, which runs all the transformers, and then that's why the machine doesn't work. So if I disconnect the transformer at the transformer and not at the other end, this should work, theoretically. I think I got it. Transformer, and I take these wires off, need a smaller screwdriver. Okay. This has turned out to be quite the problem for us, hasn't it? Man. Just gonna make sure this fuse is good. Theoretically, that should work. Kind of. 10 being the best I feel about it working right now, giving it about a 3. It's about my quality of electrical mindset here. There's so many things that are not being used because it used to be a CNC machine, but I think we only need a couple things to work. And I think that transformer was just for the drives. So all of this stuff is for the other motors that we need, hopefully. Let's give it a shot and see what happens. Here we go. Here goes nothing. Okay, that totally did not work. This fuse is not good. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, so we're really close. The spindle now works, which is the most important part, but the knee drive doesn't work, and that's a really big pain on this machine because it's so heavy. I think that's the knee drive, so gotta look at the diagram a little more, see what's going on here. Okay, so I've just been digging through the manual here, and I think I found the problem. It took me a little bit to get to it. So this is the transformer here that is gone, and right here, this is transformer T2. If you dig through, you go through it, you come to here, T2 transformer is this right here, and then it goes into the recidifier, which then controls the knee brake, knee rapid clutch, and knee creep clutch. We only use the knee brake and the knee rapid clutch right now. But so this is gone, and that's why I can't get the knee drive to work. And this is what I believe has failed, and it caused a short, which then shut everything down because of the fuses blew. So it took me a while to find that guy right there. Not super quick study on these diagrams. So anyways, I'm gonna start to look to see if I can replace that transformer with either have something here at the shop. I don't think I do. I'm gonna take a look, or we're gonna look to order that online. The milling machine works right now, which is great, except for the knee. And that's not a big deal, except the brake doesn't work, so it's a little bit softer. So as long as we're not doing anything really tight and precision, it should be fine. So that's probably gonna be I'm gonna take a quick dig through if I have one, but if I don't, then we're just gonna follow this up at a later date. So to be continued in some sense, I guess. Anyways, let's keep going. Man, that thing is heavy. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to do some online shopping. Just doing a test fit here. Seeing how everything's working out for us. It's actually surprisingly close considering, like it, to me it looked really far off. Can you push it flat? Yeah. I think we should try to adjust it a little bit though. Get a right on which way I need to go. So, okay, so we just got this test fitted up here. This will be on the inside, but it fits, so it's good enough. Martin's just gonna mark out the holes for this thing, and then this will get welded on to the pipe, but on the inside, and then that'll be the finished part of the burner. So it's coming along really good. So we got this thing just pushed in here. It's all welded up with the pipe through it for the air. It's just temporarily pushed in for the distance. I've got it lined up so that the tip is about in line with this, with the thought that your fire core is in here, and then your material can drop down or go across and be in the fire. But I'm almost wondering if this should be pushed back a little bit more. So I'm going to think on that. And then the distance, this distance from here to here, what I'm thinking about doing is putting in just a couple fire bricks in here so that the bottom of the forge doesn't get premature burned out. So then that will mean like the bottom of the forge is going to get a lot closer. And I can tune that up with the fire bricks, kind of see how it goes to decide what I want to do. And then I just got to figure out, I don't know, I've read different things like sand or ash that people put in here that sort of makes the nesting for the fire. Or you, like, not quite sure what that's going to look like at this point. So if you guys have any thoughts on that, let me know. But for now, we're going to wrap this episode up here. And then the next one, we'll pick it up and making the plate that will sit here to sort of protect this area, which will be awesome. So thanks for watching. Always appreciate it. And please subscribe if you haven't already. And make sure to tune in on the next episode of the Coal Forge. This thing's going to be awesome once we get it running. It's a beast though, but looking forward to seeing it done. So see you guys next time.